G'day guys, Greg here. Now today I'm whipping up a really simple, easy, creamy chicken pasta dish. Now it's sort of a generic recipe, this one, but you can add as little or as many things as you want, although some things need to stay the same. And some things, well, it's got that little Grego twist about it. Anyway, let me show you the ingredients I'm using today. Alright, so for this, what I'm using is, I've got some garlic and onion, chicken, cherry tomatoes, sour cream, white wine, some chicken stock here, and some optional extras are some spinach, which I'll pick out of this mixed bag, some capers, I love the flavour of those, and some parmesan cheese. And of course we'll be using some butter. Just make sure you've got way more than this. Anyway, let's start cutting some stuff up. First of all, let's cut up the garlic, the onion, and the chicken into small cubes. And I've just got some cherry tomatoes here. These are one of those optional things as well, mainly for colour and also a little bit of flavour, so I'll just cut those in half. Now for this meal, I'm just cooking it in a frying pan. I was heating it up. I'm wondering if it's off! Yeah, that's hot enough. So I'll add in some olive oil and I'll add in some butter too because, well, because it's butter. And before that butter burns, I'll add in the chicken. And we just want this chicken cooked on all sides. So just pour that into a bowl. Try and get it in the bowl if possible. And now it's time to start cooking the other things. So I'll put some more butter in here just for some extra flavour, and I just want to put the tomatoes in, give them a bit of a fry. That'll release some of the flavours and soften them up a little bit. And now we add in the onions. So I want to soften them a little bit. And they take longer to cook than the garlic, so you stick those in first. Just let those change colour a bit. So I'll add in the garlic now. I'll just give that a minute. And then it will be time to add the wine. Now, normally it's like half a cup of wine to half a cup of chicken stock, so it's equal amounts. Now I think this one that I'm cooking today is going to be a little bit bigger than what I would normally do. So I'm going to use 3/4 of a cup of wine to 3/4 of a cup of chicken stock. And what have I got today? A Semillon Sauv Blanc. It's actually not too bad, this one. It's the cheapest one I could get and it's really good. So I want 3/4 of a cup of this. Now you don't want to go overboard on it because sometimes the wine can like add a bit of a funny flavour. But let me make sure that this garlic's cooking alright. Yep, yeah, it looks good. So I'll stick the wine in. What's that, 3/4 of a cup? And I just want to get this so the alcohol burns off because it can leave a really yucky taste if you leave it in there. So we just want to let it sit in there for like a minute or two, even get it boiling and bubbling. I'll turn the heat up a bit. That should be enough time. Yeah, that's smelling pretty good. Now I haven't actually mixed this chicken stock yet, but I'll do this now. I'll just add this in, the chicken stock. I like it pretty strong. So 3/4 of a cup. Oh mate, you probably need like tons of chicken stock. And then I can just add the water in. Bring it back up to heat. And now we can add the chicken back. There should be lots of juice in there and lots of extra butter. And we can finish cooking that chicken off in this broth. I'll just give it a couple of minutes just to do its thing. And because I'm having this with pasta, I might as well get the water on. And this has just been boiling away and cooking. So I'll turn the heat down a bit. And now it's time to add the sour cream. I'll probably add 200 mils. This is a 300 ml container, so at least 200. You could probably add the whole 300 if you wanted to. I'll probably add about 250 actually. We'll blend that through. Now you'll probably notice I haven't added any salt or pepper into this. That's because I forgot to. So I will add some pepper in. Yeah, totally up to you. And I'll just have a bit of a taste of this, see how salty it is. Oh look, it tastes pretty salty to me. I mean, you could add some in. Really doesn't need it. You can add it on later. And something I really do like is some capers. Now, this is an optional extra, but I just like the flavour of capers in some of these creamy chicken dishes. So just a couple of forks of capers in there. Add a nice flavour there. And that's pretty much all of the cooking component of this done. And I'll just keep reducing this sauce while the pasta's cooking. And it's just getting thicker and creamier, and ooh, those flavours are just infusing and getting nicer and stronger. Okay, well, the pasta's cooked. And this has been reducing, and it's got a really nice thickness about it now. Much creamier, really nice. So just before we serve it up, I'll turn it off. I've got some spinach here, just the baby spinach or any old spinach. We just put that in, and that'll just add a little bit more colour to it. Will it add any flavour? Who knows? But this only takes a minute, and it'll all be wilted and ready to serve up. Okay, now you can either stick the pasta in with the sauce, or you can just add the sauce on later, which is what I'm going to do today. So, a bit of pasta in there. And just how good does this sauce look? It smells amazing too. It's so good, I'm going to need a soup ladle to serve it. You can get a lot of meals out of this. Now you can eat it just like that. I'll just add a bit of parmesan cheese on top. Mmm. Ah. Can't wait to dive on in. Oh, come at me. Oh man. It is so creamy and so tasty and so delicious. I love the way you can sort of just taste the wine in the background, and well, with that sour cream it adds this nice bittery creamy flavour to it, which suits it completely. You get the odd bit of caper in there as well, which adds a nice bite and tanginess, and altogether, mate, this meal is an absolute ripper. Well, I hope this video helps you decide what to make for dinner tonight. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time I cook something up. See you then.
Oh yeah, this is Greg's Kitchen.